So, Childish Gambino.
Yeah, man.
Drops a song this week, a new video while he's
buying
doing
that shit right the fuck now. Right now I'm buying it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see you in your damn. Am I boring you?
No, not yet.
How do you feel about the Childish Gambino song?
I think it's brilliant, man. Like I'm a fan of Childish Gambino, and I think I'm more a fan of Donald Glover. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain Childish Gambino records I like, but he has a very cultish, diehard fan base that knows every word to every song or for every project. I'm not familiar with the nuances of every project like that.
Right.
But I've toured with him, you know, with the Rock the Bells, and I've seen him perform, and I love what he does as an actor as well. So that's just an added bonus. You know what I'm saying?
Childish Gambino with me, he got me with Redbone.
Redbone.
It's a song that reminded me of walking down the block.
It's a beautiful record.
In the late 70s, early 80s with my mom, holding my mom's hand, and she's wearing bell bottoms or whatever. It's just, that's where it takes me.
I heard the song just this weekend on the oldie station in New Orleans.
The Redbone?
Yeah, like they playing like Guy, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, Stephanie Mills, and then here come Redbone.
Exactly, because it fits.
Yeah,
it fits. So you could tell exactly where his stream of consciousness is coming from. But he drops this new song. Now it's funny. This is America. It's called "This Is America," the new song, right? I saw a clip of it on Instagram. And all you see is him naked, no shirt, crazy afro, and he's like gyrating his body all crazy. And so the girl, she had posted it. She's some fly chick from Instagram, and I hit her. Oh, this is what niggas got to do to get pussy. This is the new black man, right? And she said to me, "You are so fucking ignorant. This song is important." I didn't know what was going on. It's just something I saw on Instagram. So when she said it, I switched over to Twitter. I found the song and I watched the song. What do you actually? I watched the video. What do you think about what he did in the video?
I think the video is brilliant. It's gorgeous. It's thought provoking. It's challenging. It's imaginative. And very often videos don't capture the vibe of the song. Sometimes videos make you like a song even better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With this particular video, I feel like it really, 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 really captured the song in a way that I probably wouldn't have seen the song had I not seen it visually like that. Like, I like the song. I mean, the song to me is a winner. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be playing that song for a long time. But the video makes it something that is impacting the culture as a whole, as opposed to just a new hot Childish Gambino song.
Right. What do you think he's trying to say? If there's a message in "This Is America" and the video, what do you see him trying to say?
Well, I don't think he tried to do anything. I think he did it. You know what I'm saying? But I think what he's saying is he was showing the duality. He was showing the sort of, you know, what black people have gotten used to. This idea of celebration and dance peppered with violence, peppered with things that we can't ignore no matter what. So the whole song, he's dancing and smiling and acting goofy and shit, but in the back is all this chaos. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting because it's a controlled chaos. So what does that say about what this chaos is? Is this a plan? Are we falling in the trap, or as they say? You know, I think the video, especially with the violence and especially with the gunplay in the video, was so timely and done so courageously. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard it's hard to play with those things in pop music. He's not making pop music, but he's such a big artist at this point. He's fucking Lando Calrissian. He just hosted SNL. He's a pop artist, even though he comes from a hip hop background.
Right.
So in the pop realm, people ain't taking chances like that, and that's what makes it so impressive.
There was so many different images. I saw a white horse. In the back. I'm not sure if it was a white man or a black. I don't know who was riding the horse.
Yeah, I've seen the video maybe 4 or 5 times now.
What do you pull from that?
The horse to me was just, about adding to the chaos, adding to the idea of anarchy. Like, I think the video was trying to show you what sort of what controlled anarchy is. It was just like, you know, it's like the Fairmont Prince Poe group is organized confusion. It was like the horse was, to me, was just a part of the confusion. As thinking about how I've seen directors work, and I don't know the director, I got to look him up because I definitely need to pay attention to see what that director's doing because he killed it.
Yeah,
you know
they did a great job.
But it might have been as easy as like, yo, we should get a fucking horse. Just have a fucking horse run through.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
there was a theory, and I'm a theory god because of Game of Thrones. I'm always looking into theories, right? I'm always researching theories. And somebody said that the horse was speaking to Behold the Pale Horse, the book.
Maybe. It's likely. It's likely impossible. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. You know, just on the surface without any other information.
Right. We don't know.
Thought. Yeah, that I could see that. You know, another thing it could be. Shit, I don't know.
Well, let's think about more. There's more to it.
You know, horses, the way that we treat horses, like the way that they mate horses, and you know what I'm saying, like they
elegant figures. What do you say?
The way that they made horses, the way that they the horse breeding game.
Oh my!
If you apply that to human beings, that's like slavery. You know what I'm saying? But that might be far too deep in a reach like Stretch Armstrong.
Wait, because you know I'm glad I don't smoke, but we be sitting here talking about some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But wait, let's think about this. The imagery in the video, in the first scene, he shoots somebody, right?
Isn't that Trayvon Martin's father?
It's supposed to be. I don't believe it is. It's actually an artist. It's an artist. I don't know exactly who it is, but it's an artist that's supposed to be.
That's what I heard. Recently. People be saying.
I wish that I fucking was smarter because I would know this artist's name off the top of my head. But
we have all this information right here in our
right?
phones. But I digress. We're focused here. We're in a groove.
We're tipsy. They say some of the theories as to this video are how the chaos is meant with, you know, this coonery with us smiling and dancing and shucking and jiving, all these happy dances. He's doing all of these happy dances while people are getting murdered and killed, and it's a way of us being distracted. If you notice in the first scene, he shoots the dude. There's a red napkin or handkerchief. They conceal the weapon. They take the weapon first. They leave the body on the floor. They make sure the weapon is taken away. And then they come, and while he's shucking and jiving and smiling and making these faces, and they've actually compared it to old school coon imagery, slave imagery, or what is that, blackface type deal. They compared it to that. And the woke culture is kind of angry at us for not realizing how important this video is.
That's interesting because the whole thing with Childish Gambino is that as an artist, with Donald Glover as a hip hop artist, he's not a product of what people would consider a hood or street culture at all. Like, I'm not either. I'm considered a conscious rapper, but I'm considered closer to it just because of where I grew up in Brooklyn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people, he was embraced by people outside of the hood first.
Right. A lot of people saying that he wasn't even really trying to be black for whatever reason, whatever that means.
I can't say that
until recently. Somebody said that.
This is what I can't say. This is what I can't say. Donald Glover, for me, has been experimenting with and pushing the boundaries of what it means, what the black male image is in mainstream culture.
Yes.
That it's almost been like a performance piece.
Right.
The way that he's conducted his career. I'll give you an example. One of my favorite shows in the world is 30 Rock, right? With Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan, Alec Baldwin. He started out as a writer on that show. That show has won so many awards, but niggas don't fuck with it.
Right.
Nobody black I know watched that show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only my white friends watch that show.
I've never watched the show.
Exactly.
Right.
This is my point.
I've seen it. I know it's on, but it's not something that's going to keep me.
Donald Glover started as a writer. I did an episode of that show called Kidney Now, where I was in a band. I rest in peace to Youch, rest in peace to Adam from the Beastie Boys. I filled in for him on 30 Rock. And Donald Glover was a writer on that episode, and he plays a gay kid on the show. And there's a scene where Tracy Morgan is like, "You could be anything you want. And I mean you too, gay kid." And he's like, "Who told?" That's just one line on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Who told?
Yeah, who told? And to me, whether he's gay or not is irrelevant. I don't think he is. But whether he is or not is irrelevant. That's a very brave choice for someone who is about to start a rap career. And he's never been on TV. This is the first time you've seen him on TV. He's playing a gay kid. Right. And so right then, for you to be courageous enough to do that, you're not caring about what the stereotypical black male image is. You're just like, I'm doing me, which is something that I have to respect, you know? Right. So then I started seeing Childish Gambino on the road. I'm doing Rock the Bells, and I'm watching his show, and his show was brilliant. And I'm like, this is the actor kid from Community. Now, Community is the show that he became a star on. Right. His character on the show is a football player who was the man in college, but then he go to community college because he's scared of life or whatever, and he develops a friendship with this Indian kid. And is the kid Indian or is he Arab? I think he's Arab. With the Arab kid, Danny Pudi is the actor's name. And their relationship on the show, I love Community, but they play with the gay shit on that show. Like they relationship gets so close as friends that there starts becoming gay jokes about them, which is also okay. You're making brave choices that a lot of black men would stay, because our community is very still homophobic,
super homophobic.
Right. So, but that show is super white. Nobody I know who's black fuck with Community. Right. We so as you, Donald Glover, I seen the nigga in the Muppets movie. I love the Muppets movie. Nobody black I knew watched the Muppets movie. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the Muppets?
The Muppets movie. You know the Muppets?
With the fucking dolls?
Kermit?
Oh, everybody watches the Muppets.
Did you see the latest new Muppets movie?
No, I'm 43 years old.
That's my point. But I watched the shit. You see what I'm saying? Because Donald Glover was in it. And it was written by Jason Segel, the nigga from your mom, How I Met Your Mother. Okay. Like just me on my comedy shit. Like I know who write what. I pay attention to that comedy world. And the show is so white and his character is so like outside of what the black male image is. I feel like, and this is my theory since you're into theories, I feel like Donald Glover really wanted the black community to fuck with him. So he left Community early. He left Community 4 seasons in. They were still going. He left and said, I'm going to FX. I'm going to start my own show. It's called Atlanta. When he did that, I was like, what the fuck is you doing? Community's dope. Like, your character's dope. Why are you leaving this fucking dope shit? He left and went and made something doper.
Yeah. Oh, we spoke about this already on the other side before.
On the podcast?
Yeah.
We spoke about
Me and you. We spoke about this the other fucking day.
But that's my point, is that like I feel like the nigga really wanted black women in particular.
Niggas too. You want acceptance from the hood.
To know who he was.
Yeah.
To you know what I'm saying? Like, and we did speak about it, because I remember we talked about his character being like an outsider. Right. You know what I'm saying? To that whole Atlanta culture. But I think that's what we see in that video. That's what we seen in that video. He's still playing with the idea and experimenting with the idea of what it means to be a black man in America. What the image is supposed to be. That's why he's dancing like that. You know what I'm saying? Juxtaposed with all these images. Yeah.
I would think that he's saying, yo, y'all are acting mad happy and dancing and doing all of this other shit instead of talking about the shit that really needs to be talked about.
It's not mutually exclusive. I think it's that too.
I think he's trolling the entire world.
I think that too. I think he's absolutely black, trolling.
America, but the best everybody.
Way. The best way. He's doing it. It's not no malicious trolling. It's like, I'm being subversive for a greater cause. Well, that's trolling is subversive.
Let's think about it. You making coonish similarities. There's a picture here. There's a picture that I took here.
The cool thing is that's not a fact. That's people's opinion. Yeah, it's hilarious.
You don't make that stance. Even Donald Glover. You can't tell me that Donald Glover makes this stance.
I think that's a reach. I don't think he was trying to do that stance. I just think he was being free with his body. You got to understand, I went to theater school. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a kid who comes from theater and comes from poetry. It comes from comedy. That's the world he come from. What he's doing, he's just being fucking free with his body.
I'm not saying that he's wrong. What I'm saying is he's telling us, wake the fuck up.
I agree.
I'm not saying that he's doing anything wrong.
No.
I'm wondering, the message that he's sending, right? Is it the exact opposite of what the message that Kanye was trying to send? Is he basically telling us, be conscious, wake up, stop acting like fucking idiots out here? There's real shit that we need to be addressing.
This is nuanced. I don't think it's exact opposite. I don't think it's diametrically opposed to what Kanye's saying. Especially when you consider that one of Kanye's tweets in the midst of this Trump shit was Donald Glover is a free thinker. And then today Kanye tweeted that video. Because I think Kanye understands and relates to what Donald Glover is trying to say. And I think Donald Glover, I haven't talked to him about this, so I can't speak for him. But I would imagine that he has some understanding for Kanye's position. I would also imagine that Donald Glover agrees with us that the slavery is not a choice shit, is a no-fly zone. Like, you just don't, nigga, you tripping. You know, I think that Donald Glover is, with the Kanye shit, with the diversity of thought and the freedom of thought shit, on the surface, that shit seems right. And on the surface, it absolutely speaks to what Donald Glover is doing. Donald Glover, here's what it is. That free thinker shit that Kanye thinks he's doing right now, that's what Donald Glover's really
actually doing.
So that what Kanye's talking about is what Donald Glover is actually doing. And the reason why we're so disappointed in Kanye is because we know he could do that shit too.
He's supposed
maybe
to be.
Even better.
This was supposed to be Kanye.
Yeah, maybe even better. Like Kanye, that This Is America shit, that shit is New Slaves and I Am a God and all that Fly Ass Watch the Throne shit that they did. But just for the 2018 version.
Yeah. And
his rollout is crazy. That nigga debuted the song on SNL, dropped the video while the commercial for Star Wars where he's in is playing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah. He about to have a great month. It's a month for the books.